Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on Cobblers Vlogs, where today the Cobblers are back in action. They are looking to avoid their fourth league defeat in a row, as tomorrow afternoon they take on Plymouth Argyle in League One. They travel down to Devon hoping to get that win against Plymouth, so let's preview it and see how they could do it. Let's start then by looking at the head-to-head, how the two sides have got on this season, how they faced each other, sort of the history of the match. The two sides have played each other 62 times in history. Northampton have won 27 of those, drawing 11, and the other 24 going to Plymouth, so it's fairly even. Cobblers just edging it by about 3 wins or so. Plymouth, in terms of the league table, it's them who have got the upper hand here. They are positioned 8th in League One, having played 5 games, winning 2, drawing 2, and only losing 1 so far, with 8 points. Their last 3 fixtures, last time out it was a 2-0 win at home to Burton for them. Before that they lost 2-0 away from home to Cheltenham Town. That was in the EFL Trophy. And then before that it was a 1-0 defeat to Hull, their only loss of the season so far away from home. The Cobblers, on the other hand, bit of a contrast, not quite as good so far this season. They are 19th in the league, having played 5 games, a win, a draw and 3 defeats. They've scored 4 points so far this season. Last time out it was a 2-0 defeat to rivals Peterborough, which we're not going to talk about, a 5-0 win against Southampton under 21s in the EFL Trophy, and a 2-0 loss against Bristol Rovers. The referee for the game is Craig Hicks. The last time he took charge of Northampton was against Cheltenham Town in February 2019, where they lost by 2-1. The last time he took charge of Plymouth, Plymouth beat Leyton Orient by 4-0 in November 2019. So the danger men for the Cobblers, we know all about the danger men, so we'll get into those a bit later, but most of you watching will be Northampton fans, so let's talk about the Plymouth danger men and who there is to look out for on Saturday afternoon. They've got the likes of the midfielders George Cooper and Danny Mayer, both very good, creative, tricky midfielders, typical League One attackers, like to open up defences, look for them balls in behind, over the top, out wide, you like to carve open your defence, beat a man. Tricky little midfielders they are, Danny Mayer and George Cooper, the two to look out for. And then up front they've got the likes of Frank Nouble, big physical presence up front, bit of pace on him as well, can get behind behind defenders, can cause problems as well. Dom Telford as well is a well-established player at this level. We know what he's all about. Target man, likes to be physical, and will want to be physical against what's not looking like a great Cobblers defence at the weekend. And then Ryan Hardy is the other man I've picked out, who's again another big physical player, got a bit of pace on him as well. So again, hopefully for Plymouth fans, he can get the better of the likes of Luka Rakic, Fraser Horsfall, Kean Bolger, Harriman, that could play at the back for the Cobblers. In terms of the Cobblers, birthday boy today, Nicky Adams. Happy birthday, Nicky, if you're watching. He'll be a threat out wide if he starts for Northampton. Joseph Mills, he's got a minor injury knock, so we're not too sure. Should be available, we're hearing, for the game. So hopefully Joseph Mills gets the start. And then the likes of Harry Smith up front, Benny Ashley Seal. Who's he going to go with? Smith, Ashley Seal, Corboa. Lots of choices up front. Hoskins is another one that could play up there. Nuttall, who we haven't seen much of so far. So lots of choices up front for the Cobblers. It'd be interesting because the Cobblers are still trying to find the sort of right combination. Somebody with Danny Rose, I think, is probably the way it's going to look. And hopefully Danny Rose won't be playing left back like he did against Peterborough. So yeah, we did ask Pieface, the Plymouth Argyle. Well, it's a Plymouth Argyle fan, famous FIFA streamer. I did send him an email asking him if he'd come on and give us a preview. He did reply, which I was just happy to get the reply saying, he's going to do his best to try and get something done for us. I haven't received anything back from him. I know he's really busy with all his FIFA streaming and stuff like that, so I don't want to push him, and he'll be preparing for the big Foot Champs weekend. So go and check out Pieface. We'll give him that shout out. His Twitch and YouTube links will be below. He is a Plymouth fan. Obviously a lot of memes made around him as well. We did send him an email. Unfortunately, couldn't get hold of him. But go and watch his streams, they are hilarious, his rage moments, the way he talks to people and whatever, it is funny if you're not sort of offended by some of the stuff that he does say. But anyway, enough about Pieface. Moving on, score predictions. I think this is going to be a tough one. I think we're going to get a score draw down in Devon. I think we're going to get a 2-2. I think Plymouth will take an early lead. Cobblers will take their time to get back into it and maybe get in front, and then Plymouth will pull one back, sort of 75, 80 minute mark, something like that. Score draw, we'll take that. Cobblers haven't really been scoring much this season. They've been conceding quite a few, so a score draw would probably sound about right. Plymouth sound like they've got their own defensive problems as well, so hopefully the Cobblers can exploit that. There is also a big FanHub announcement that we have before we finish the video. FanHub are launching their beta version of the app, and they are looking for 10,000 sign-ups. across fans from English football. So if you want to sign up to get the app early, hit the link in the description below, the exclusive Cobblers Vlogs link. You'll be seen as a Northampton fan, and your app will be customised to Northampton Town to show that you're a Northampton fan. You'll get to see my face on there and all that sort of good stuff as well. So make sure you hit the link in the description, exclusive Cobblers Vlogs link, to get early access to the Fan Hub app. Make sure you go and sign up and leave us a comment. Let us know that you've signed up as well. But apart from that, that's pretty much all we've got for you today. Make sure you hit a like. Hopefully the Cobblers can get that win. Leave your predictions down in the comments below. Leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. We're on the way to 2,000 hopefully. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.